Hi, I'm Chia-Ming, owner and founder of Coastal Homestead. Welcome to my house. Coastal Homestead is about edible gardening in the space that you have, and also how to live more sustainably. So today, I'm going to show you how to do that in a small space. Thanks to Lincoln Property Company, I'm going to show you how to garden in your space today. Let's go! So now we're in the side garden. Even though I have space right here, I still plant in containers. Specifically for blueberry, it needs acidic soil. So I can control the pH when it's in its own container. Over here, I have a fig, and this is actually a panache fig, and it's green and yellow striped. You're gonna want that one. So now I'm gonna show you how to pot up your own little cocktail herb garden in containers. So you don't need a ton of space. I have 3 different sizes. Here's a small, a medium, and a large. So this is pineapple mint, and you can see. And then all you need to do is pop it out of the container, drop it into some really good soil, water, try to avoid the leaves, and that will settle a little bit, and you can always add some more later. I'm also gonna do another mint, and this is actually orange mint. This is a little root bound, but for mint, it's okay. Nestle it in there, keep it by itself. We go pop one of these guys, and just pop it on the side. Fill it with some soil and just a little bit of water. This is upright rosemary. So we're gonna put this in the center. Again, squish the bottom, kind of place it in the center. Before I plant all of them, I try to kind of place it so I know there's enough space for everybody. So this is thyme right here, lime thyme. This is sage. We're gonna also put this as a trio of herbs. There is space right here, and we could pop in some of these violas right here, and then maybe some of these purple ones too. Get some soil. One other thing that's really cool about container gardening is there's an element of design. And so you get to pick exactly what goes in. So there's like spill and thrill. So right here, the thrill is going to be your flowers. The spill, it's not happening yet, but this time is actually gonna spill over. And the rosemary is gonna go upward, and so you'll have like a really nice full container. All right, so now that our cocktail trio is all potted up, I'm gonna pick a couple of these edible flowers. These are actually violas. And then we're gonna go and make a couple cocktails. Here we go. This is another option, no soil. If you're in a high rise, you don't wanna schlep all the bags of soil. This is a hydroponic system called a farm stand by Lettuce Grow. And they just pop right in, and you can see these roots. This is the salad mix, so there's a bunch of lettuces. There's actually little strawberry plants. There's onion, tomato, peas. So this is a great option. If you don't have a big footprint, you can see it's probably like 2 feet by 2 feet. And if you don't even have an outdoor patio, these systems often come with lights. So you can grow indoors. There is no excuse to not grow your own food. Now that we have our edible flowers and cocktail herbs, we can make a couple drinks. The ice cubes are actually really easy to make. They look fancy, just need a silicone mold. I choose to use chopsticks because they're easier to handle the flowers, and you just shove them in, just like that. You can use your hand, but sometimes it's a little easier for me to use the chopsticks to poke the flower in. So the trick is to use water that's been boiled, let it get to room temp, and then the trick is to Pour just a little bit. Do not fill the whole cell. After you've filled it, you set the whole tray in the freezer with half the cell filled. This way the flowers don't float to the top. Once that's frozen, you add on a little bit more water and another flower, and then you're good to go. So first off, easy. Just have your glass. Drop that guy in. I'll pour over. A little swish. You can see. Real nice. One of the favorite things I like to do when you entertain is to dress food up. A little soju at the bottom. And then I have a little soda water. Love bubbles. Can't go wrong with bubbles. Then I have some pre-squeezed lemon juice just to splash. And then more ice cubes. And if you want, you can put a little lemon on the side. So you can't have drinks without something to nibble on, and so I prepped a charcuterie plate. However, this looks kind of drab, just meat and cheese. I love Marcona almonds. Give that a sprinkle. Our beautiful flowers and mint. Just kind of place it, and all of a sudden, it is fancy and dressed up and ready for your guests. So I showed you a little garden to table tricks. We made some edible flower ice cubes, and now I hope you're inspired to grow your own food too. Thanks again to Lincoln Property Company for sponsoring this, and I'll see you next time.